Okay, so I am about to go get my hair dyed back to blonde. I'm gonna try and film some of it and do like a time lapse. Of course, my battery on my camera is almost dying, so that's just great, but I'm gonna film a couple clips and then I'll show you what it looks like afterward. I'm super excited. These are my all-time favorite Nespresso pods. They are the, I can't pronounce this. I've heard them pronounce it a million times and I still can't and it won't focus. Chio Catino, I don't know. I'm terrible. Also, I got this, I saw this at the Nespresso store and it was like, not as expensive as their other cups are, but this is just a to-go thing for iced drinks and I really loved it because it's about the same size as my mason jars that I make my coffees in, so I figured if I ever wanted to take it on the go, this is the perfect measurement. And for like the mornings when I have class, if I want to take it with me, it's perfect and it's really cute. And what I like about it too is that it's really safe because you can, to drink it, you just take this off and it's like a straw thing. But then when you're done, you put this back on and there's no spillage. And I think you can even spill proof as well, but I loved how cute it was. They had a bigger version too, but this was $16. So, I don't know. Thought I'd show you. Ice is spilling everywhere. By the way, it's like 3 o'clock. This is an hour behind, but I'm having just one shot. Too much ice. Oops, spilling ice. Beauty. All right, so I just wanted to sit down and like just show you guys my hair. Hold on, this thing. And I wanted to show you in like good lighting. There's not really good lighting in my room right now. But I was gonna go on a drive and go to Starbucks, but I decided I don't need to. I have coffee here that I need to, well, not need to, but like, I don't need to go. Dang, that's good. Okay. But yeah, so this is my hair. I decided to go blonde for fall. I've always been that type of person who, like, I like my hair kind of dark in the summer and then I like it lighter in the fall and winter. Maybe that's just me being stupid and being like, I'm gonna do something different than everyone else, but that's just how I am. And I don't know, I just think there's something, there's something I like about like wearing like a turtleneck sweater or like fall clothes and winter clothes and having light hair with the snow. I just have always loved it. A little bit of a backstory about my hair. My hair's been through a lot. It's seen some stuff. When I was living in New York for a little, I bleached it and ombre'd it myself. I'll see if I can find some photos and insert them, but it was really bad. Like, actually, I didn't do a half bad job, but it wasn't great. It was a little uneven, but it was basically here down. And I did it myself with just like some at-home bleach. Just did it with the freaking purple stuff and it was, oh, you know what? I also did that in high school. Maybe it was in high school and I did it, not in New York. Maybe I'm just rewriting history in my brain. I think it was in high school when I was like 17 I did it. Yes, I'm remembering now because it was lower than it should have been. It was like down here when it really should have been kind of like blended in out there, up here. But I did that and I thought it looked great. And you know, looking back on pictures, like it was fine. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't great. You could tell it was done at home. But then I actually, before I moved to LA, I went to CSU in Fort Collins, and I had someone dye it for me blonde, but the way she did it was super streaky highlights. Like the way, the girl who did it, her name's, oh, by the way, her name's Corinne. She's at the Regency salons in Calabasas. If you ever need someone and you live in the valley, go to her. She's amazing. I'll link her Instagram below, but yeah, she's an amazing colorist and hairstylist, can't speak. She does all my haircuts and my color. My mom used to be a hairdresser, so my mom was the only person who's ever touched my hair, and I only trust my mom or Corinne now with my hair. I won't let anyone else touch it. But anyway, when I lived in Fort Collins, I wanted to be blonde, so I let this girl do it at a salon in Fort Collins, and she was truly terrible. My hair looked disgusting. Again, I'll see if I can find a photo. Super streaky, just really bad, not good. And then I went to class, I looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. And I didn't have a car in Fort Collins, so I walked to CVS, bought dark brown box dye and dyed it super, super dark. I'll insert a photo. It kind of looks like a purpley brown. I actually really liked it. I thought it looked really good, and it did. But then I moved to LA and I bleached my hair, like hardcore bleached it. It was kind of like a faded out roots with like major blonde. I actually did it all blonde, and then I forget how it happened. Like I remember FaceTiming my boyfriend, and my hair was full blonde, like yellow straw blonde. And I was like, this is terrible, I have to dye it back. But somewhere between that and in that time, I had it ombre'd, and it looked okay, it looked pretty good. And then I think I went to Corinne to fix it. No, I didn't. This is before. Sorry, I'm getting my like, timeline. This is boring, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I don't know, giving information. A backstory, I don't know, a story. Story time. What my hair's been through. Gathering my thoughts. Okay, so no. Corinne hadn't touched my hair. I hadn't gone to her at that point. I dyed my hair back to brown myself 3 years ago, and then I did it with box dye, and it was over my bleached hair, so it would like fade out, and then my hair was looking like a weird green, gray, brown hue. It was just really bad. And so one of my friends made me go to Corinne, he knew her, and introduced me to her as like a hairstylist. I have known her before. But yeah, and then she fixed my hair, but the way she fixed it, she did it like a balayage ombre, but like an actually well done one, and it looked amazing. I loved it. And it was about, I'd say the roots faded out and then came to blonde kind of right here, and then kind of went to blonde. And I had that for like a year and a half, and I loved it. And then about a year and a half ago, I decided I want to go back to my natural hair color, and then I dyed it completely brown. And it was pretty dark for a while, and then it kind of lightened up to my completely natural, and then the blonde would still come through because she had put the brown on top of bleach, and the color kind of faded, and you could still see the blonde at the ends. And then finally, like, I cut my hair pretty short, and I cut all the blonde off, and then I let it grow to this length that it is now, and it was completely my natural hair color. And I had that for about a year. My hair was really good, really healthy, looked good. Like the color, there was no like weird stuff. And then this past summer, I was using the, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Jen Atkins hairline, the Way. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like their lightening spray with like lemon. It has lemon, coconut oil, something else. And I think it's called like Sun Kissed, I don't know, something. I'll link it below. But it really worked really well. And this whole summer I was like kind of at the beach. I was in Mexico. I was like in the sun a lot, so I would spray it, and it really lightened my hair to like a nice like kind of goldeny brown honey kind of color, at least the top layer. So then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, my hair is in a good place. I'm gonna destroy it. I'm just gonna bleach it. I wanna go blonde because I've never been fully blonde. I've always wanted to so badly for like literally 5 years. So I did it 3 days ago and this is how it turned out. And my hair was pretty damaged afterwards, but actually my sister had left an Olaplex #2 bottle here and I didn't know what it was, and then I was looking it up online, like how to recondition your hair when it's been damaged by color or whatever. I mean, it wasn't damaged that bad. Like she lifted it without damaging it, but I could feel that my hair was a lot more dry than it used to be. So I was like, oh, I have like a mask, like what else can I use? And the Olaplex #3 kept coming in, but I had the Olaplex #2. And I like researched how to use it. So I used that literally today, this morning, and my hair definitely is more hydrated. And then I used the Moroccan oil mask, hair treatment mask, and I left both those in for like 30 minutes and I washed them out, and I kind of blew dry my hair because I wanted it to be a little more smooth, and I put more oil in it, and it's definitely looking better than it was yesterday. Also, yesterday I was in a saltwater pool, which I know dried my hair out, and then I used like a really cheap shampoo, and she told me use a really nice shampoo, and I didn't, because I was down in San Diego at my boyfriend's parents' house and that's all they had. So I just used that, and I know that's what's like, those two combinations, the saltwater pool and that shampoo and conditioner, really dried out my hair. But I have nursed it back to health today, this morning. It took like 2 hours. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I really like it. I'm probably gonna wait a few months till it like repairs, and we're gonna lift it a little bit more. I want it to be a little bit more of a whiter blonde, but I do really like it, and I'm gonna be using a lot of purple shampoo just to make sure it doesn't get brassy and all that. But let me know if you guys want to see like a full extensive hair care video, because I have a lot of hair products that I love that are not sponsored. And yeah, I'm planning on getting the Olaplex #3 because I've read that it really helps repair your hair after it's been colored. So I'm gonna definitely look into that. And I think that's all I have to say. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. I personally have always felt like I should be blonde. I had really blonde, I'll see if I can find a photo. I had really blonde hair when I was a little kid, and then up until I was like 4 years old, I had really blonde hair. Not like really, like honey blonde hair. And then right when I turned 5 years old, it turned dark brown. But I've always felt like, dang, like I just think I look better with blonde hair. I think that's just the narcissist in me, but whatever. I just think it suits me better. But anyway, I get really bored, and I don't know, maybe I'll dye it like rose gold when I get bored of this. I don't know. I just like changing my hair. I think it's fun. I'm allowed to. And yeah, but hope you guys enjoyed this rant about my hair. Sorry if it was boring. The next video I have coming out for you is a what's my backpack for school. Literally just filmed that, so those scenes are gonna look familiar, but enjoy that, and I will see you guys in that video.